Alex here from Everyday Foods Cooked Every Day, and today I am going to prepare a very easy, very delicious soup. It's a French onion soup. Basic ingredients: Gruyère cheese, unsalted butter. Usually I would use baguettes, but I've got this beautiful sourdough bread that I'm going to use instead. But the recipe calls for baguettes, but it's up to you. 6 cups of beef stock and 4 medium onions that I'm going to chop finely. That's it. Once I slice the onions thinly sliced, I'm going to melt the butter in the saucepan and add a little bit of olive oil. Add the onions to it and let them saute until they're caramelized and yummy and brown, full of flavor. The water's evaporated, the sugars have come out, and they've caramelized, and that's where all the flavor's going to come from. There you go. I've got the 4 onions peeled, and what I'm going to do now is slice them and start the cooking process going. Okay. And what we'll do is just very roughly slice them thinly. And I'll repeat the process for the rest of the onions and I'll get back to you. There we go. The onions are sliced. I'm going to start the caramelization process going now. But before I do that, just a very quick note. The whole recipe and some quirky facts about this recipe are listed on the information that I provide on YouTube. I've had this knife now for 48 years. It is unbelievably good quality, and I love it, and I use it all the time, and I take care of it. It's a Victorinox knife. About 48 years ago or thereabouts, I attended cooking school, and I'm not a chef, so I'm not a chef. I attended cooking school, and in the process I learned the basics of cooking, and this was one of the things that I bought, and I've still got it and I treasure it. It is very high quality and I love using it. Anyway, okay, so the heat is on. It's going to be low heat. We do not want to burn the onions. We want to caramelize the onions, and that's going to happen with patience. So it's low heat, and I'm going to add the butter in, and I like to add a little bit of olive oil as well, and as you can see, yeah, that's all. Put that on, let the butter melt, and we'll go from there. So there we go, the butter's melting, the onions are chopped. This is such an easy recipe. I'm lost for words. It's delicious, it's easy, it's healthy, and it doesn't take hardly any time to cook. Basically, once you set it all up, you just let it do its thing, let the magic happen with the heat. And yeah, so the butter is just about melted, and when that happens, I'm going to add the onion, mixing them constantly, get that water out of it, get the sugars out, caramelize the sugars. It's going to take about half an hour, maybe a little bit longer. That's okay. You don't rush it. Whatever you do, you don't rush it, because you want the flavors, that's how you're going to get them out. The butter's melted with the oil, so now we just add the onions, and basically we keep an eye on it for half an hour. Make sure that it doesn't burn. Move this closer. And let the magic begin. So this will now saute for half an hour In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this beautiful sourdough bread in the oven and toast it, and then put the Gruyère cheese on top and get that ready for the soup. Okay, so I'll come back to you in half an hour. This will take about that long, and I'll show you the result of the caramelized onions and how they look. And unfortunately, I can't pass on the aromas, and I can't pass on the flavours and the taste, but I'll tell you all about it. The onions have been caramelizing now for about 20 minutes. Did say half an hour, so it's still a little bit to go, but you can have a look to see what they look like inside. So they're not quite there yet. I want that colour to be a lot more brown. So we'll just keep going. Welcome back again. The onions now are ready. They're nicely caramelised. If you want more flavour, you can let it caramelise a little more than this, but this is the way I like it. So now I just add the 6 cups of beef stock. Bring that to a boil and then let it simmer for, yep, you guessed it, another half an hour. In the meantime, the bread is browning nicely, getting toasted nicely in the oven. I'm going to put the cheese on it in a minute, and from there they'll be ready. The soup will be ready soon enough, and yeah, can't wait. It's delicious. Okay, it's starting to simmer. I've just had a taste. Needs a little bit of salt. So I'm going to put in about half a teaspoon of salt in it, and a little bit of pepper as well. I love pepper, it just brings out the flavour. Again, less than half a teaspoon, that should be enough. Give it a good mix. Oh, the flavour, it's already, the aromas are already coming through. The aromas are already coming through, and it smells amazing. Okay, okay, the soup's been cooking now for about a little bit over 30 minutes. It's simmering away. The flavour has intensified. So now it's time to do that all wonderful taste test. So, what have we got? We've got the soup, that's ready. A beautiful bowl to serve it in. The croutons with the melted cheese on top. So let's get stuck into it. And there you have it. I put some croutons on there. And there you go, perfect French onion soup. Now for that all-important taste test, which I fully expect will be absolutely delicious. So let's have a taste. Oh, never lets me down. A very, very simple recipe, an amazingly simple recipe, full of flavour, easy to make, healthy, bound to please. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. This is my first video, I forgot to mention that. So I'm sure I've made mistakes, and I'm sure I'll make a lot more. But I'm trying very hard to get better and better at it. Thank you for watching, and till next time, goodbye.